Hey guys, welcome to the Baker's Review. I'm going to be starting things a little bit differently as we're going to be delving into Leon's Drag Race Fantasy Seasons. Yes, honey. Let me know what you think of this process in the comments. Without that being said, let's get on into the video.
Okay, so here are the queens that will be participating in this season. We have Vanessa Vanjie Matteo, Shangela, Jujubee, Raven, The Vivian, Eureka, Katia, Alyssa Edwards, Bianca Del Rio, and Mayhem Miller.
Yekaterina Petrovna Zamelodchikova. But your cat calls me Cassia. Meow. Glamour Bar is back, and I'm here with a vengeance to take what is rightfully mine. I have tried not one, not two, but 3 times, and all 3 times I came so close, but didn't get the crown. 4th time is mine. Hey, it's me, Raven, and I'm here to say that although I didn't get the crown on Mama Rue's season, I'm going to prove that I can get the crown on Leon's Drag Race. And we'll stay tuned in to see if this will turn into a toot or a boot. Hallelujah, I'm back again, and this time I'm what? Sickening. You can never take that away from me, but what you will not do is please no more juries. I am begging you. Hey, I'm your glamour clown from season 6, Bianca Del Rio. I don't know why I'm here. I've already got a crown. I'm just here to help all of these bitches pack. You can't have a season without some proportionizing. Eureka is back again, and this time a big girl will be taking the crown. I'm back again. Alyssa is here, the dancing diva of Mesquite, Texas, here to take the crown. Hey, I'm Mayhem Miller, queen of the party, and I'm here to prove that I do have what it takes to take the crown. Hiya, girls. I'm so glad that you could come here to see me grab my second crown. Okay, up first onto the runway we have Mayhem Miller. While she does look beautiful, it is not giving me eleganza. So unfortunately I'm going to have to give this look a 6 out of 10. Up next we have Alyssa Edwards. She looks like she is the centre stage main attraction on this runway, and I give it a solid 8 out of 10. Up next is Jujubee, and I'm going to be giving this look a 9 out of 10. Up next we have Eureka O'Hara, and she's serving you Ursula Sea Witch dripping in jewels eleganza. I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. Up next is Shangela. As we know, her sewing skills aren't the best, but for once she's actually turned it out fairly well, and I'm going to give this look a 7 out of 10. Up next is Vanessa Vanjie Matteo, and she is looking like she just stepped out of the ocean. She said, "Ariel, who bitch? I am giving you life." 9 out of 10 for this look. Okay, so up next we have Bianca Del Rio, serving winner realness. She is serving you vintage yet campy glamour, and I am giving this look a 9 out of 10. Up next we have Katia, and whilst she does look beautiful, I'm not really getting All Stars vibes, I'm getting more Season 7 vibes. So unfortunately for this, I'm going to have to give her an 8 out of 10. Up next is Raven. Does she look beautiful? Yes. Doesn't she always? But does it scream Ocean Eleganza? No. So for that, I'm having to give her an 8 out of 10. And up last, certainly but not least, we have the Vivian. She looks like she's ready to dance the night away on the ocean floor in her blue elegance look. I'm giving this look a 10 out of 10. This week the top three are the Vivian, Alyssa Edwards and Jujubee. But sadly in the bottom three we have Mayhem Miller, Vanessa Vanjie Mateo and Katia. This week's winner is the Vivian, and the bottom two sadly are Vanessa Vanjie Mateo and Katia. Okay ladies, this episode you're going to be lip syncing to Girls Just Wanna Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper. Good luck and don't it up. Now whilst I feel that both these girls will do epically amazing, I feel that Vanessa would just slightly beat Katia to the edge. So we have to say Vanessa Vanjie Mateo, Shantae you stay, and Katia, I'm sorry my dear, but I will have to ask you to sashay away. I want you to know that you are an amazing queen and should not take this to heart, because I see true greatness for you after this to come. Welcome to episode 2. Category on the runway is Body Beautiful. Up first onto the runway we have the Vivian, and I'm going to be giving this look an 8 out of 10. Next up we have Miss Vanjie, and this look is giving you all the body that you need. I'm going to be giving this look a 10 out of 10. Up next on the runway we have Bianca Del Rio, and I'm going to be giving Bianca an solid, but not quite, 9 out of 10. Up next we have Alyssa Edwards showing off her new body flawlessly, showing that she's all back minus the back rolls, with her sheer skin tight gown showing off every inch of her flawlessness. I give this look a 9 out of 10. Next up is Mayhem Miller. She is giving you gold statuesque diva realness. I'm here to collect my Oscar. I'm giving this look a 10 out of 10. Up next to the runway we have Eureka. Normally she is all about proportionizing, but something about this runway look just isn't quite fitted where it needs to be for her. So unfortunately I'm going to have to give this look a 5 out of 10. Next up onto the runway is Raven. I'm not going to say much about this runway look, because whilst from the neck up it is flawless, from the neck down it's pretty basic. It's a 5 out of 10. Up next we have Shangela, and falling under the same category as Raven did, whilst she does look stunning from the neck up, the body outfit itself is rather basic, so for that I'm going to have to give her a 7 out of 10. Last but certainly not least to the runway we have Jujubee, and this is showing off Jujubee's cute and playful side with the teddy bears, and I'm giving it a solid 8 out of 10. With that being said, the top 3 of the episodes are Mayhem Miller, Alyssa Edwards and Vanessa Vanjie Mateo, and the winner this week is Mayhem Miller. However, in the bottom 3 now are Eureka, Raven and Shangela. The bottom 2 are going to be Eureka and Raven. Eureka and Raven have to lip sync to Notorious by the Saturdays. Whilst I do think that both would give different experiences for the lip sync, I feel like it was just slightly more in Raven's wheelhouse, so I feel like she would be able to hit the note that little bit more. And so, with that being said, Raven, Shantae, you stay, and Eureka, I'm sorry, my dear, but it's time to sashay away. Okay, so moving on to episode 3, we are going to be having a acting group challenge, and theme for the runway is latex eleganza. Up first onto the runway we have Raven, and I am going to be giving this look an 8 out of 10. Next onto the runway is Shangela. I am going to be giving this look a mediocre 6 out of 10. Up next to the runway we have Jujubee, and I am giving this look an 8 out of 10. Next up onto the runway we have the Vivian, and she is getting a solid 9 out of 10. Next up on the runway we have Bianca Del Rio, and this look for me is a 7 out of 10. Up next onto the runway we have Alyssa Edwards, and for this look I am afraid I'm going to have to give it a 6 out of 10. Up next to the stage we have Vanessa Vanjie Mateo, and I'm giving this look a 9 out of 10. And next up, last but definitely not least, is Mayhem Miller. This look is a solid 10 out of 10, hands down. So, with that being said, let's get on into the top 3 and the bottom 3/2. In the top this week we have the Vivian, Mayhem Miller and Vanessa Vanjie Mateo. And this week's winner is the Vivian. However, sadly, in the bottom 2, we have mother and daughter, Alyssa Edwards and Shangela. In the lip sync, we would have Alyssa Edwards and Shangela, both being from the House of Edwards, the house mother versus the house daughter, both lip sync assassins. I think they would both absolutely kill this lip sync. I think there would be hair flips, high kicks, death drop splits, everything, and it would be awesome. Therefore, both of these queens will be getting a double Shantae, because both deserve to stay.
Okay, so moving on to episode 4, we have an improv challenge, and runway category is Red Carpet Eleganza Extravaganza. Up first onto the runway we have Alyssa Edwards, and now I'm going to be giving this look an 8 out of 10. Next up we have Mayhem Miller, and I'm giving Mayhem a 9 out of 10. Next up we have Vanessa Vanjie Mateo, and I'm going to be giving this look an 8 out of 10. Next up is the Vivian, and I'm going to be giving the Vivian an 8 out of 10. Next up to the stage we have Jujubee. I'm giving this look a 7 out of 10. Next up is Raven, and this is also going to be getting a 7 out of 10. Coming up next we have Bianca Del Rio, and sadly I have to give this look a 7 out of 10. Last but certainly not least, to the runway we have Shangela. Now this look is getting a 10 out of 10. Okay guys, so now that we've completed the runways, let's get on into the top 3 and the bottom 3. In the top we have the Vivian, Shangela and Vanessa Vanjie Mateo. And this episode, the winner is going to be Shangela. In the bottom 3, however, we have Alyssa Edwards, Bianca Del Rio and Raven. The queens that I think would be lip syncing are Alyssa Edwards and Raven. They would be lip syncing to Dirty by Christina Aguilera. And as much as I do love Raven to absolute pieces, I think she's the most fiercest queen to ever walk the runway. She's up against Alyssa. It's a hung jury. I feel like Alyssa would absolutely kill this. So, without further ado, I have to say Alyssa Edwards, Shantae, you stay. and Raven with great sorrow, and it really does break my heart, I have to say, sashay away. Okay, guys, so let's recap. Unfortunately, we have had to say goodbye to Raven, Eureka, and Katia, but I have a feeling we haven't seen the last of them just yet. Remaining in the competition, we have Shangela, Alyssa Edwards, Bianca Del Rio, The Vivian, Jujubee, Vanessa Vanji Mateo, and Mayhem Miller. Okay, guys, so that is it for this week's video. With that being said, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear what your thoughts are in the comments. So let me know, and hopefully maybe I can intervene them into next time's video. Bye.